You can't. Wow, my hair is really wild looking, but that's okay. I'm amongst the plants. I'm amongst the plants down here. You can't look up when you're looking down. So as long as you find yourself, this might be for you. This is for someone, and it's so true. As long as you got your head down, you're sad, you're depressed, you're in a rut, you're not going to look up when you're feeling that way. Good morning. You're not going to want to open that gift as long as you're not ready to open that gift that's in front of you. You're not going to want to open a box. You can't open something even though it's right there in front of you as long as you're not ready to open it, as long as you're not willing to open it. I'm not going to look up if all I've got is my head down all the time and I'm losing hope. I'm not going to want to look up. I'm not. I'm just going to want to keep my head down because I just don't want to look up. No, y'all. We've got to get to that point, hello and good morning, to where our head is not hanging down all the time, or our emotions, we're in a downward spiral. Good morning, Applebrooks, honey. Good morning, everyone. We're not going to want to do it because the energy's holding us down. And perhaps a lot of us have forgot who we were. You forgot who you were on the inside. You knew who you were once, you really did, but perhaps you just forgot because life happened. Life happens, you forgot who you were. You used to look up, you used to have hope. You used to. You used to have hope. You've been there, done that. You've been there, done that. If you're a person who now has a reason to hold your head up high and give the world a smile, because that smile's coming from the inside of here. You know who you are. You remember who you are. You're not afraid no more. But you know what it's like when your head's down low. You're walking around because you're sad, or you just lost your will to live. You lost your will to have hope because your light's going a little bit dark. No. Remember who you are, okay? You can go back to a period in time in your life when you were who you truly are on the inside, that loving and kind individual. You do. When you had that mindset within you, and you loved who you were on the inside. You were truly able to be your true, authentic self, and you were at peace. You didn't let the distractions going on in the world around you or other people, whatever, influence you to be someone you're not, or just bring you down and focus on all the things that, truly didn't help you grow. They kind of suppressed your growth, and you can get stuck in a cycle like that when you focus on the wrong thing and listen. You can get stuck in a cycle, looping around and round, and forget who you are. And now you're like, you focus on something else, but it's not allowing you to be your true, authentic self on the inside, especially if you're a loving and kind person and you know you are on the inside. Don't be denying it. And whoever's looking at this, don't be denying and say that you're not a loving and caring person on the inside when you know that you are. No. Don't you? I don't accept that energy from a person who says, I'm not loving and kind. You're not being true to yourself. You're not, when you don't say that to yourself. Okay, please do not. Doesn't matter what you've done in the past. It doesn't. You are loving and you are kind, and you need to stop blaming yourself. Okay? It's good to take responsibility and realize what we've done in our life that brought us to the point. I'm not loving and kind. I don't deserve whatever because of what I've done. Okay? It's hard to look up when you're in that position and you're just looking down on yourself. You're looking down on yourself. There comes a point when you say, okay, come to terms. I've done this. I behaved in this way. I didn't care when I did it. I wanted to do it. But now I look back and I realize who I was truly wasn't who I am on the inside. Something happened along the way, and it happens. Something happens along the way in life to people. It does. And you behave in ways that are not true to yourself. You do. Society will do it in a heartbeat. This life will do it in a heartbeat. You will kick into survival mode, trying to stay alive. You'll be doing all you can to try to stay afloat in that ocean of life without a life jacket. You will. It's hard to look down. It's hard to look up when you're looking down, but you've been there, you've done that. Realize why you did the things you did, and you can. I can look back on times in my life why I reacted the way I reacted, and it's because I was hurt. I was hurt. When you're hurt, you react in certain ways that that's all you know how to react at that time, because you're coming from that position of pain. You're coming from that position of hurt. You are. And you react in not so nice ways, and you get out of control because you feel your life has spun out of control. It's spun out of control, and you don't know what to do. It's okay. You will literally, it will slow down, and when it slows down, these are just processes. You have time to think. You don't think when you're all whatever wound up. No, some people don't. The words that come out of their mouth, they do things in haste and stuff. It's just cycles that you go through, and I'm not making excuses for anybody's bad behavior. You got to deal with the bad behavior. You got to deal with the way you react, just like I do. I'm responsible for the words that come out of my mouth. I'm responsible to how I react to things. I'm responsible for how I treat people. I am. Nobody else. It's me. It's me. I'm responsible. You're responsible. Once you realize that there is a better way, and you don't have to conform to the world, lash out, pay back, do all that, get angry, get out there. No. No. It's hard to look up when you're looking down, because you have no desire to look up, because you could be really sad or upset. You've got to work through that. You have got to work through that and stop punishing yourself, because people have a tendency to punish themselves and think bad about themselves. They do, because they could have a lifetime of hurt. I had a friend like that years and years and years and years and years ago. She was an older lady. Really liked her. She's still my friend. But that's in another state and stuff throughout our growing up. And she wasn't happy with herself because of the way she was, but she didn't really know any other way. She didn't. And I can tell you today, years and years have passed. She has grown from the person she used to be, and she loves herself now. And she's kind. She's got a relationship with Jesus, with God. She'll tell you she does. Love changes everything. It does. God is love. Once you realize, once something happens on the inside and you feel that love, you begin to heal. Love is what heals you, okay? It is what heals you. I'm not going to say it doesn't. It heals you. So there's hope. There's always hope. There's always hope. But you're not going to see the hope. You're not going to feel the hope as long as you got your head hung low. And as long as you're not looking for hope, you're not going to open that box in front of you. As long as you aren't willing to open it, as long as you're not ready to open it, you're not. We all have gifts in our life. We do. We all have boxes, doors that we don't open. We're not willing to open. And they could be for our better good, and they could be good things, but we're not ready to open it. We're not ready to open that gift. You can even have a gift, spiritually speaking, that has a label. It's going to tell you what's inside. What's inside. And you can have it right in front of you. And you can just stare at it. You can have let's say you can have a box of love right in front of you. Gina, why you talk about love? But that's the most important thing to me in this world is the love. It's the love. It's right there. It's love. It's the most important thing. You can have it right in front of you, and you can have it, and you say, well, I don't deserve to be loved. Why? Or, I don't need nobody's love. I don't need to be loved. I'm fine. That doesn't come from a position of love. Or, I'm scared to open that box. Some people are scared to open that box because they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know what all that box contains, because let me tell you something. There's many, many byproducts of love. And love, if you're truly a broken individual and you've never had love all your whole entire life, and you have a gift of love and you open it, there's going to be a lot coming out of that box, because it's going to illuminate. You're going to have some healing, and healing is hurtful at times when you heal. To go through the pain, to accept it and let it go. And let it go. It's healing. It's healing. It's healing. I'm done. I'm done, you all. I am. It's hard to look up when you're looking down. You can have a gift right in front of you, but if you're not ready to open that gift, you're not going to open it. But listen. If you have a gift in front of you and it has your name on it, and and you know that it's for you, and you know that it's a good gift, you may be terrified to open it. Absolutely terrified, because you've never been given nothing before. Nobody ever has given you anything before. No one's ever taken the time to notice you. No one's ever loved you before. No one. No one's cared for you before. And it terrifies you, because then but you know, on the inside, that's how you are. That's how you are on the inside. But you're scared half to death to let that part of you come out. And when you see it on the inside, you say, well, that's who I am. But I'm scared. I'm really scared. You can be that person. I'm going to go. I came down here because I got to keep my train of thought. I do. So I come down here. Rosie's on the door now. She's going like that. It's hard to look up when you're looking down. Okay. Everybody, you have to take time to heal. People don't all heal at the same time. They do not. But it's a very, very important thing to do. Healing. Healing on the inside. Healing so that you can have the courage to look up, because there's always hope. There's always hope. You have the courage to look up, and yeah. I'm going to go, you all. It's cold down here. But with that being said, give this video a thumbs up. It's not for everybody. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. Thank you. And thank you for joining. Hit that subscribe button. Susan B. Honey, hello. Susan B., that was so funny reading your comment. Was it yesterday? I don't know which live stream you came in on, and you said YouTube or something reminded you of your responsibilities as a moderator or something. Did I reminded you was a moderator? I don't know what happened, Susan B. That was kind of funny to read. If it was some kind of artificial intelligence that did that. I think we all need to be reminded of our responsibilities while in this human body. I think we all need to be reminded of who we are on the inside and who we belong to. Okay, because if you belong to the Almighty, the Divine, you do deserve to have love and happiness, and you are watched over. You are watched over. I'm not, as a parent, I'm not going to give my children bad things. Absolutely not. I am going to encourage them. I'm going to love them. I'm going to build them up. I am going to watch over them as a parent. Now, how much more your Heavenly Father? Truly. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. Love you.